Hey guys, and welcome back. Um, so from last time, just to recap, I don't even remember what we were doing. I think it was this. Um, so you might have noticed that I didn't put up a video yesterday. That was due to after doing the work, I missed the train and had to wait another half hour, not really that long, but it was it delayed me getting home anyway, and after getting dinner sorted and one of the old Superman movies was on, so I watched that and then went straight to bed. So yeah, just apologies for that, I guess. But turns out that working at the stadium is pretty fun. Actually, got a chance to go not backstage, like where the players are, but where just the security areas in the back part of the stadium, which is kind of cool. Um, yeah. So simply our job. There were three. There were two of us at the, I guess you call it the front of the stadium. It doesn't really matter. Two of us at the front, which are gates A and B, and one person at the back doing D and E, because C is the corporate. And I guess because that's the back of the stadium, less people go in through that way, because it didn't really matter which gate you were going through for the game. You can walk around the stadium anyway. So just to to explain just all this talk about stadiums and stuff. There was a big rugby union game on last night. It was Australia versus the English-Irish team, and what we were doing was basically ushering people through the prepay and other ticket lines to keep the flow of people going through constant. And it actually ended up being a little more redundant than I thought it would actually be, because it seemed that people were picking their tickets up at a nice pace, but they weren't. They only opened, at least on our side, one of the two gates. So gate A was open once the doors sort of opened to let people in, but gate B didn't open for ages, and by that point people had already got their tickets and were lining up to get in. So yeah, it was good. It was good at the start, but once people had their tickets, which you can pick up your tickets any point, and there's like a 3-hour gap between picking up tickets and the start of the game. So yeah, we didn't have like huge crowds trying to pick up their tickets, which was good. But yeah, anyway, that's basically what we did, and I was more I had more people ask where different gates were than people wanting to know where to pick up their tickets from. So I was just helping with whatever, really, at the front. It was almost like a help person slash we had security at each gate and at each pickup, like each gate's ticket pickup place. So I was just they told me what to look out for, and just assisting security with making sure that there weren't people trying to sell their tickets, because that's illegal here. At least, well, it is, but Ticketek, the company that was running the event for tickets, the ticket policies clearly states that the owner of the credit card's the only person that is allowed to pick up the tickets. So if people did buy a prepay and then try to get in, then they probably wouldn't. But we had a few people that were trying to do that, and also drunk people that were trying to get in, which was funny. We didn't have any fights, which is good, but there were definitely some disappointed people that couldn't get in because they'd had too much before the game. There was some young lads that tried to get in, and one was off his face, and one guy was a little hammered, and they did get in the end, but they had to wait like 3 hours to sober up before police and security were happy enough to let them into the stadium. So they were rather lucky to get in, I think. I think they both knew it as well. So I think hopefully they learnt their lesson. But yeah, I guess overall it was good. And that actually looks good too. And it's not much different between overlay and soft light, so I'm just gonna drop this down a bit. That looks good. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday, and then today, I had a weird sleep pattern, so I sort of had what I thought was a decent amount of sleep, and then I ended up having not a big snooze, but a sort of rest, just lying down on my bed. But I managed to do a little more work on the Lizalfos, and haven't really done anything to this, but it's almost done anyway, so we'll probably leave it there. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh well, hopefully everyone's had a good weekend, and hopefully the start of the week is good for you, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Alright, cheers guys.